Welcome, flight crew, to a whole new level of aviation immersion. In this series, I'll be diving into Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024's Career Mode, where we'll go beyond just flying and step into the life of a professional pilot. From my first day as a new hire to commanding commercial airliners, I'll be taking on the realistic challenges of climbing the ranks in the aviation world. I'll be playing career mode like never before. Realistic, immersive, and each flight will test my skills from handling tricky landings to meeting tight schedules, all while making decisions that impact my progression. This isn't just about getting from point A to point B. It's about mastering the art of flight and earning my stripes as a captain. Whether you're an aviation enthusiast, a fan of flight sim, or just love a great story, this series is for you. Buckle up and join me on this journey where every takeoff is a challenge, every landing is an accomplishment, and every day is a step closer to the captain's seat. Welcome to Microsoft 2024's Career Mode. What is going on, flight crew? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your boy Leo, and today we're taking a look at Microsoft 2024's Career Mode. We're here at the start screen. I can tell you that we're going to try to accomplish this in as realistic fashion as possible. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start our rise of a pilot. So we click next here. All right, so it's saying choose a start location. I don't guess it really matters, but why not? Let's go with our home training airport of VKX Potomac Airfield, located in Friendly, Maryland. Because why not, right? So while we wait here, I guess I will say that this is going to be a part video on demand series like now and part live stream. We will intend to do some of these flights and things, some of our training and stuff during our typical live streams, and we'll do, you know, another good section of it on video on demands like what we have here. All right, we're situated orbiting Potomac Airfield. This airport is unique in that it sits down in a valley, kind of very short runway here. I think it's only like 23 or 2,400 feet. And this is the airfield that I train out of as far as my real world aviation and stuff goes. So that's going to be the airport that we choose, and we'll go ahead and start the journey. All right, so who is this? Miles Stanley. Hello there. You must be Leo686, right? That would be me, the one and only. Welcome to Potomac. I'm Miles, the owner of this Aero Club. His name wasn't Miles. Here at the club, we provide all of the training lessons you need to get started and earn your private pilot's license, okay? Then once you've earned your PPO, you can build your flight hours and get more experience by taking people out on first flights. Nice. But before any of that, let's head outside, take a flight to get familiar with our aircraft and the local surroundings. Okay, so this must be like a little discovery flight here, I'm guessing. If you're new to the channel, do me a favor, smash that thumbs up button. It is what fuels the algorithm. And if you enjoy the content, consider subscribing to the channel, as we are on our way to 3,000 subs, guys. Can you believe it? All right, it says, welcome to the apron. This is where all of our flying adventures begin. Okay. I don't know what's up with the shadowing on my face, but okay, looking around with the Tobii Eye Tracker 5. That's nice. That seems to work. So we'll move up. We're kind of too tall, right? Why is the camera up above our head? Today we'll be flying in the Cessna 172 Skyhawk. It is the main trainer airplane at our flight school. Our Cessna's got glass cockpit, 180 horsepower engine. Mine's had 160. Climbs very well. I'm ready. If you are, hop in and buckle up and let the good times roll. This is it's my first time in the at Potomac in Microsoft 2024, and it actually is a really good rendition of Potomac Airfield. Only difference is there's an office right on this end of the building here that's not depicted. But hey, this is a default scenery, right? All right, so let's come over here, and we'll press Shift C. All right, so we're gonna slide this out of the way, off screen. Let's reset our view down into the cockpit. And so we're gonna be trying to do this as realistically as possible. That means we'll be using a checklist and stuff for most of it. However, this is a discovery flight, so we won't do that on this one. We'll get into that on the next flight. Not sure how far we'll go today on this video, but we'll see how far we get. So we'll start off with nav and beacon lights can come on. We'll go master bat on. That's fine. We'll come down here. We'll get both fuel selectors to the on position. We'll go ahead and get the mixture full rich, and we'll prime it 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000. Off. Beacon is on, and we'll go clear prop. Alright, let's set that 1000 RPM. Alright, so it does give us a cut screen here. It's not, I guess it's not fully controllable. So we'll wait until we get kind of on our own to implement, I'm guessing, the realisms of everything here. We refuse to use these daggone tool tips and stuff like that. Avionics is on. He's got that for us. We'll get that on as well. Everything down here is set. Flaps are indicating 10. We'll get the taxi light on. Takeoff trim is set. So we're looking for 75 knots on the climb, which is the recommended climbing speed for the Cessna 172. While climbing will follow. Don't feel overwhelmed. Sounds overwhelming. I'm here to help. Okay, release the parking brakes, otherwise we're not going anywhere. Alright, so let's see here. Go ahead and release the brakes. Let's reset our view here. And it looks like he's going to be controlling the rudder input on this first flight. This is a discovery flight, and so we're just to take off and fly over the airport. Alright, so we'll go ahead and hold the brakes here, short field takeoff. Oh, we don't even have control over the brakes. Okay. So we'll make sure we get that full power in. Like I said, he's controlling the rudder inputs. Airspeed is alive. And there's 55. Airplane wants to fly. Put the nose on the horizon. We're looking for that 75 knots. Flaps can come up. Clear of all obstacles. We'll pitch for 75. So we can't take these blue things is what I'm talking about. We'll be doing most of this without those. Once we get past this initial portion here. We've got our 75, there's 600 feet. And now we're going to turn left crosswind here. I'm pleasantly surprised. This area looks exactly like it does coming out of Potomac. And we're turning left tight so we avoid that Class Bravo airspace that's out there. We'll be worrying about all of that type stuff in this series. Give her a little nose down trim. Smooth out that pressure. And we'll get ready to turn left downwind here. We're looking for 1,300 feet even though it said 16. And we'll trim it nose down here. Overshot our turn a bit, but that's okay. so it is wanting us to climb up to 16, which is incorrect for this airport, but that's okay. Airport there off our left wing. They want us to fly over it. Here is our 16. And that there, guys, is how you get her on up. So yeah, for future, we'll deal without these blue rings. We'll maybe turn them on at some point just to make sure. This thing does grade you on how you fly through those rectangles or whatever. So we'll sacrifice a bit of our grade just to have the immersion of not having to have that crap on the screen. They should definitely provide an option for you to take that stuff off. All right, Mr. Stanley says, glad we flew together today. This might be a first chapter in blase blase. Couldn't read the rest of it. So that is our first discovery flight. You seem comfortable out there. I'm sure you will get comfortable or get your PPL in no time. All right. Laptop in the office shows the certification information you'll need for your PPL exam. Take a look. All right, let's see what we got. Certifications here. Here you can see all of the different certifications you can pass throughout your career. All right. Your first step is to work towards your private pilot's license. That is fine. So yeah, we got all of these different genres of flight, right? How did I? Oh, let's go back right quick. Let's go back in there. All right, there we go. We're recentered. So yeah, we've got first step is to get our private pilot's license. We got commercial rotorcraft, okay, commercial airplane. So yeah, we'll eventually go down this rotorcraft path as well. Tailwheel endorsement, high performance endorsement, multi-engine, instrument, and night currency. So we'll probably take the path of commercial, instrument, and night currency. Or do we go commercial, instrument, and then multi? Probably want to do multi-engine as well. All right, so let's start here. Let's click on private. Let's see what we have here. All the training lessons you'll need to pass the PPL exam are here. Make sure you are comfortable with these before taking the exam. So we're going to go on, let's see, these are all of the different training levels. Aircraft essentials, altitude, pitch, turns, power settings, maneuvers, pre-flight, taxi and takeoff, landing, yoke management. Okay, so these are all of the things you can go through to get you ready to take this exam here. It does cost us, let's see, what, 2,000 credits, and we have 5,000 credits available up here. And let's see, aircraft available after the exam. So we get to fly these aircraft down the bottom here after the exam. We'll have those aircraft available to rent and do jobs with. So that's nice. I'm gonna go out on a whim here, right? We're gonna just pay the $2,000. I recommend train more to have a chance. I think we got a chance, boys. Let's see. Exam is a one-time payment. You can retry for free at any time. Okay, so we'll make the purchase and give it a try. I think we'll be released here to kind of, you know, incorporate the realism here as much as possible. And again, we'll refine this for the future videos and the future streams and whatnot. So we'll go purchase. That leaves us $3,000 in the bank. This is a little briefing here. Time to pass your private pilot's license. There's your ticket into the world of aviation. For this practical test, you will need to complete a standard traffic pattern, follow the flight plan, apply what you've learned in training, fly safely, and you'll get your license. Traffic patterns are generally flown at 1,000-foot AGL as opposed to MSL. Each section of the pattern is referred to as a leg. All right, so 1,000 feet. This airport sits at 300 feet according to the charts. So that's going to leave us 1,300 feet above the airfield. So one other thing I will show you is that we need to be aware of here. Not sure which way the winds are going. We'll check that in a second. Let me throw this up for you. But what we need to be aware of here is, where is my charts at? Here we go. What we need to be aware of is the airspace. Here sits Potomac Airfield, VKX. This is my home airfield. And we've got the class Bravo right to our north. Surface to 10,000 is what we'll be watching out for. So if we're taking off of runway 6, we have to make that immediate turn to get out. Now this airfield has a from 2.4, it should be a right pattern, but I don't know how Microsoft has this set up. And taking off from 6, obviously it'll be a left pattern, and that is because you have where is it at? There's another airstrip here that sits right next to Potomac, and they don't have it on the chart. I think they actually closed that airfield. All right, so cool. So we've got that tidbit of information there, and we'll get that off your screen, and let's continue. All right, so let's go. Ready? All right, so here we are back on the ramp here at Potomac. If I can get my mouse cursor to show up here, we'll move this out of the way as well. Let's go ahead and approach our aircraft and get her taken care of here. Get the chocks off, pitot cover. Alright, welcome aboard Cessna 172. We'll get our seat position. We'll open our windows. I don't know why, but there's my flight instructor looking at me all weird. Let me see if I can pause this without it jumping. Alright, so we're here. Let's see, parking brake is set, fuel quantity, we'll check that. Let's come down and both batteries can come on. We'll drop the flaps. Let's see what we get here. Fuel quantity. We got about a quarter tank on each side. That is fine. We'll check our lights here really quickly, and we'll get our where is it? Pitot heats on as well, because we want to feel and make sure that that pitot heat is working. We'll jump outside real quick. We'll just do a quick run around or pan around here and make sure that everything, we'll call this our okay, so with the there's our landing lights and stuff are on, taxi lights are on, and we'll call this our really quick walk around of the aircraft. And again, we'll refine that, but we want to just get the video going for right now. All right, cool. So we'll go ahead, mixture is full rich. We'll come down and get our fuel selectors onto both. That is fine. We'll get the pitot heats off, landing, taxi lights and strobes can come off as well. We'll go ahead and fuel pump on 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000. And we'll go clear prop. Alright, goal is to complete a left-handed traffic pattern respecting the flight path and all required speeds. Rely on what you've learned in your trainings, you'll be fine. Okay. Alright, so we'll come down, we'll get avionics, bus 1 and 2 on. And we'll get that RPM set at 1000. There we go, RPM set at 1000. We'll go okay over there. That is fine. Alright, we'll set takeoff trim. Alright, takeoff trim is set. Alright, give me a second. Let me grab the weather here. Altimeter is 3007. And that is reported from Joint Base Andrews, about 7 miles away. Alright, altimeter 3007 and winds of 280 at 6. That gives us a runway 24 departure. And so technically that's straight out. We won't have to worry about the Class Bravo. And hopefully Microsoft is giving us that same information. Alright, flaps can come up and we'll go flaps 10 or first notch. That is fine. Taxi lights can come on. Alright. Trying to get my Toby to unpause here. There we go. Alright. Alright. So yeah, we're good to go, guys. Let's go ahead and call up announce our taxi here. Alright, yep, it's giving us 2-4, just like I suspected. That is fine. We're gonna turn that off because we don't need it. And we'll get the parking brake off. Alright, let's go. First flight, check ride in the 172. And this will be a short field departure. We'll power up, we'll hold the brakes, we'll let the RPMs and the engine instruments stabilize, and then we'll release the brakes. We'll rotate at 55 knots, and we'll pitch until we're clear of all obstacles. We'll raise the flaps and we'll climb on out. Pitching for about 75 knots here in this airplane. We'll do an abbreviated run up here at the end. Now this is a Microsoft default airport. It is really done, really well done for VKX, I think. However, these lights here on the tarmac here to the left does not exist. And this is actually where you pull off and over to conduct your run-up. Alright, into the wind as best as possible. We'll set the parking brake. We'll grab 1,000 RPMs here, ish, and we will pause the tracking as it unpauses itself. All right, parking brake is set. Fuel quantity is checked. We're good there. Mixture is full rich. Fuel selector valve is on both. Alright, we'll be bringing the throttle up to 1800 RPM and checking the left and the right magnetos, looking for a max drop of 150 RPM, a max differential of 50 RPM. So we'll do that now. Engine instruments all good. Fuel flow is good. Oil pressure is good. Oil temperature is good. Vacuum pressure is good. And let's come over and grab the key. Keeping our eye on our RPM here. We'll check the right one. That's a good drop there. Back to both. Check the left one. That's a good drop there. Back to both. We've already went over our engine instruments, nothing on the annunciator panel. And we'll bring the RPMs back down to 1,000. If we had a carbureted engine, we would pull that carb heat just to make sure that the engine's still running, but we do not. Alright, cool. So we're good there. We'll get you back on. We've got... Let's move you right quick. Alright, let's set our takeoff trim. Alright, trim is set to takeoff. We're good there. Landing light can come on. Everything else is set. Get the yoke back on. And it looks like, fellas, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be good to get up out of here for our check ride. Oh my God, they need to fix this thing. I've got to hit my unpause button like 3 times in order to unpause my head tracking. All right, cool. All right, final approach out there is good. We are going to get our flaps down to first notch. That is fine. We'll check our ailerons there. Ailerons are good. Flight controls are all clear and correct. All right, let's get it. Parking brake can come off. Alright, we'll stop here. Let's see what it says. Announce our takeoff. Okay. Cessna November 62878, taking off, departing runway 24. What did it say? Left close traffic? Atomic traffic. Alright, landing lights. We'll get strobes on as well. Ooh, she's right in my face. She's watching my every move, y'all. And we botched that line up a little bit, wasting precious runway here. Alright, so we are good to go. We'll go ahead, like I said, power up. We will hold the brakes, power up, short field departure out of VKX here. We'll rotate at 55 knots, climbing out at 75 knots, flaps up once we're clear of all obstacles. If anything should happen, we don't have very many options headed out. Well, there is a little field off to our 2 o'clock, but it's not likely that we will make it. So VKX is not a good place to lose an engine coming out. I will say that. Scariest part of my flight training. All right, we'll go ahead and power up. Holding those brakes. Engine instruments, oil pressure's all in the green, suction's all in the green, and brakes release. Slide our feet down. I know we should have closed the windows. I personally like the windows open. Airspeed is alive. Rotate. All obstacles are clear. We'll put those flaps up. There's 75. We'll pitch for 75. Turn left crosswind. Again, we'll periodically check this. But I'm gonna fly predominantly with it off. 100 feet to go here. Downwind, we're at our 1,300 feet. We overshot that turn a little bit, a little breezy up here. Trimming her out a bit. See, they want us to maintain 1,100 feet, that's entirely too low. Airfield there. And this is that other airfield I was talking about. No factor for us. Alright, we're going to start bringing that power out. First notch of flaps. Throwing a little power. We're looking for 70 knots here. And we're trimming her out here as well. There's our 65 knots. Alright, last stage of flaps. Now this airport does routinely show too low. I don't know why it's like that at this airport, but they do have tech correctly modeled. Alright, we're getting a bit slow. Little power. And we'll just drop the nose forward a bit. Little rocky. We good though. Let's get on the brakes. Not my best, but we got her done. Let's see if we pass this good old check ride. Make sure, yep, we got the flaps dumped. Alright, let's stop here, see what it wants. Announce taxi to parking. Now I do have my voices turned off. That's why we're not hearing any of this. That does mess us up when we're playing or streaming on the regular, because a lot of the frequencies are the same, and so you go on VATSIM trying to get ATC as far as your ATIS, and you're getting the in-game ATIS as well. So that's why I had my voices turned off. Let's see. Alright, let's go boom. Parking brakes can come on. We'll go avionics off. Shut her down. strobes, nav. All right, so we did pass. 93% on the respect for the traffic pattern path, and we didn't even use the daggone blue, the blue rectangle. So that shows that you can do it, as long as you know a little bit of what you're supposed to be doing. Plane handling, 96%. We got a little squirrely. Respect for the altitude, 100%. We were smack dab on that. Respect taxi path, we're good. We got an A. So I am okay with that. We passed our private pilot's check ride. And let's see what's next. All right, congratulations. Private pilot certificate license pass allows you to fly a single engine airplane in good weather conditions, perform takeoff and landings from land. Private pilots can fly aircraft for commercial purposes. Okay. And obviously we get these flyable aircraft, the 172, a couple other ones I hadn't heard of. We'll be mainly flying the 172. May check out this VO3, but we'll be mainly flying the 172 until we get more ratings. Congratulations on passing your PPL. Hopefully that's the first of many steps on your career path. Nice. Your PPL allows you to fly recreationally to begin to build up your flight hours. First flight missions are a great way to increase your experience. Let's go back to the headquarters and review the specializations board to learn more. All right, let's go back to headquarters then. All right, so this is the specializations board. As you can see, the career journey of a pilot can take many different paths. As I said earlier, your PPL is the first step, allowing you to fly recreationally and perform first flight missions, taking people on tours around the local area. Okay. As you bid up your flight hours, earn more certifications, other specializations will become available. Take a look around, and when you're ready, head to the missions list to see what's available. All right. So yeah, we've got, let's see, ferry flight, flight seeing, ooh, skydive aviation. We've seen that in the trailer. Cargo transportation. So I take it, yeah, none of this stuff is available to me right now. Yeah, it's locked. So we need to be, I guess, level 12, have the commercial pilot license, and score flight seeing or skydive aviation missions with the B above. So there is some level of stuff you got to do to get some of this stuff. So that's pretty cool. You got to make sure you do pretty good in all of your things. Aerial firefighting, level 30, scoop endorsement and turboprop engine rating. Okay. Let's see, what is this? Cargo super heavy. Ooh, the Beluga. A330 Neo. All right. Cool, and this is still on the fixed wing side. Let's jump over to the missions and see what we got available. Okay, so we only have on this map you can see all the missions currently available to you. So it looks like we only have one. There's one mission currently available. Select it now. All right, what is this? Let's see. Taking Jennifer and her daughter above Oxen Hill. Okay. Let's see. What do they want to go above the hood for? Jennifer Conway and her sister ready to hit the skies with you if you... I thought it said Jennifer and her daughter. It said Jennifer Conway and her sister are ready to hit the skies. If you're up to it, you can take them over Oxen Hill. Let's see. Where in Oxen Hill are they going? Because this is the National Harbor. Yeah, that's the National Harbor right there. This is 495 here to the left, the Woodrow Wilson Bridge. This is the MGM Grand Casino. So they legit want to go over like the shops. This is the mall here, the outdoor mall. So they're not going over the mall. So they literally want to go over the shopping center in the hood. This is like legit the hood. Got the Top Golf Course there. They literally want to circle this shopping center here. Okay. Be my guest. I'll take you guys up for a spin. Why is it not letting me? Okay, there we go. All right. So, a little cloudy. We're barely making what we need as far as visibility. And this definitely would have been a canceled flight from my flight instructor. Clouds are too low, Rico. We can't go out today. Our decline is John Cook as flight coordinator for Friendly Flying Club. Okay. Mission criteria 17.1 on the XP. All right. All right, I guess they're just gonna, are they just gonna come out to the aircraft, I'm guessing? All right, looks like they are favoring, we'll see which runway we get, but it looks like the winds are now favoring runway 6, but that happens all the time here at VKX. The winds will swap around on you. They'll usually still use 2-4 though. All right. Okay, I guess we got to request boarding. Oh, it got me out. Why did it get me out when I opened the door? I should be able to just open the dang door. Well, it won't let me open that one. Alright, cool. So let's go ahead and get old gal and her sister, daughter, or whatever she is in here. Alright, here they come. All right, ladies, welcome aboard. This is going to be a short little hop over to Oxon Hill. Just a couple of little things. If we happen to go down or need to bail, I ask that you open that door beforehand. You know, before we make contact with the ground, just kind of helps us. You know, if the aircraft doors get ajar. Alternatively, if you need, you can kick out the windshield or the side windows here. I ask that you keep your seatbelt securely fastened, and you look crazy back there. I hope you're having a great day. All right, so with that little briefing out of the way, let's go ahead and get you guys up in the air for your little sightseeing tour here. And we'll go full rich on the mixture. We'll get the beacon and navigation light can come on. Looks like we're going to get some weather in the area, so let's be quick about it. And we'll go 1, 2, 3. Clear prop. All right, onboard, seatbelts fastened, then you're all set. Okay, engine started. Let's go. All right, cool. So we're good there. We'll go 1 notch on the flaps. That's fine. We'll get avionics on. That's fine as well. The Garmin is coming to life. Enter on that. Get you back on. Altimeter was, what was the altimeter here again? 3007. Alright, 3007 is set. Alright, looks like we're ready to go. We'll hold the parking brakes. Taxi lights can come on. We'll remove the parking brake and we'll announce our taxi. Alright, so yeah, runway 6 is going to be the preferred runway here. Alright, clear left. Alright, this is technically our first job here, so let's try to give these ladies a good ride. Alright, so taking off this direction, we will have to watch out for that Class Bravo airspace from the surface on up to 10,000. Alright, we will do a quick and abbreviated run up on up to 1800. Alright, engine instruments, oil pressure, oil temps all in the green. Vacuum is good. We'll go 1. That's a good drop. Back to both. 1, 2. That's a good drop. Back to both. Alright, those are good. And back down to 1,000. Really quick run up there. Alright ladies, we'll be taking off here runway 6. We'll turn out to the right, I believe. We'll rotate at 55 knots, and again, if anything shall happen on takeoff, we have very limited options on places to set or down. Again, I ask if that does happen that you open your door prior to impact, and do remember that you are able to kick out the windows and the side window, the windshield and the side windows, in case you're unable to open your door. Any questions? No questions? Alright, enjoy the flight. Engine instruments, oil pressure, oil temp is all in the green, suction is good, and brakes release. Airspeed is alive. There's 55, let's go flying. A little nose up trim here. Clear of all obstacles, flaps can come on back in. There's our 75, the pitch for it. And we'll take her on over to Oxon Hill. Pretty bumpy on this flight here. See, we made our turn right on the line there. Not too bad. Alright, so they want us at 1,200 feet, so we'll come on down a bit. And it wants us to orbit, so you see these blue rings. We just want to do a nice circle. This is one of the cases that I will use these rings to kind of guesstimate on where they want us at and what they're trying to look at here. They want us at 87 knots, 90 knots in this turn. So we'll just maintain 1,200 or so. It seems that that point right there in the middle of the road is what we're focusing on here. We are a little bit high for what they want, but hopefully we're still inside these rings, so we should be good. It does want us to be a bit slower. 87 knots. We got a bit fast here. Trying to descend back down. Yeah, see, we're flying too fast. I was hoping to have more time. Yeah, we might mess that one up, but let's just say we're racing against weather. Alright, looks like they're all good. And we'll head on back to the airfield at 1300. The airfield right there. I think that's the airfield. This is 210 here, Indian Head Highway, right below us. Pressing out your flaps. Low key, I am having trouble spotting the airfield. Here it is. Okay. And that's the problem. This thing sits in a bowl. Sits down in a little valley in between these trees and hills here. And now coming in this way, it's totally different, but we got two red, two whites. Ooh. Did I get a little gust on my flaps? Okay. We're gonna have a little lower score on this one, I bet. And it is definitely, as per usual, turbulent coming in here on the 6s. Or on the 6. Runway 6. Flaps. Alright, not bad considering we made some mistakes on that one, but not bad. Let's see what grade we get here. We are a bit rusty when it comes to approaches into VKX, but not bad at all. Let's announce our taxi to parking. Why is it not letting me announce? That was a problem. My daggone seat head got too low. Alright, let's just go. Yeah, it's not letting me announce. Okay. That's what it is. That's why I don't have the blue thing to park into. We'll have to skip it. That's gonna dock us points. Yeah, that's gonna dock us points because we had to skip it. It wouldn't let me. I think that's, I guess, one of the bugs of career mode. Sometimes it doesn't let you hit the continue thing. But all in all, it's definitely a fun experience. Mission passed. I didn't think initially that I would enjoy career mode, but I could see the use in it. Okay, so we got better than I thought. We didn't get an S, but we got a high B, and that was obviously because if we would have not have skipped that last step, we probably would have gotten an A. Landing smoothness 73%. We could work on that a little bit. Sightseeing quality 58%. Definitely can improve on that. Flight smoothness though, hey, we handling that plane right. Radio communications could be improved. We did miss some calls. And for some reason it threw us an extended max speed, even though we were good. But all in all, it's a blast. I think I enjoy it. I think I kind of like. I think I kind of like this. All right, so we got a reputation increase. Okay, so we didn't yet get a B, but we're working towards that. We now get 2% bonus for each mission. Not eligible for any more special missions. Nice, and we did level up, level 2. Okay, I'll take it. Nice work completing your first mission. Continue building your flight hours by completing more missions, and you'll be ready to move on to your CPL in no time. All right, well, let's see what we have mission-wise. Okay, so now, yeah, we've got a whole bunch of different first flight missions available. Take your pick at which one you want to tackle next. So, okay, so it doesn't keep us just inside of our home airfield. That's nice. I like that. Nice stroll over Fort Washington with John. Now I'm wondering, are these missions oh no, I guess they're departing out of these particular airfields. That's right, that is shown. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, I'm okay with that. So yeah, guys, I think what we will do is leave it here. Yeah, we'll leave it here. We'll pick it up again. We'll do some more flights. We'll continue building our legacy and our reputation. And as I said, we'll make a series out of it. Until then, thank you for stopping by, and do make sure that you smash that thumbs up button and consider subscribing to the channel. Like I said, this is going to be a mix of live streams and video on demands like this. So, you know, if you don't want to miss out, the easiest way is to make sure that you're subscribed to the channel with the bell notification rung. And also feel free to jump down below in the description of this video and join our Discord to have more access and hang out with fellow like-minded enthusiasts. Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves and do something that you're passionate about. Leo Sticks is signing off. Peace.